the style to pop. 100 on my fist and 100 on my watch.
What is up, people? My name is Vincent. Thanks for joining my podcast. Bang, bang. Episode 1 in the books. And this is what we're doing. We're recording my fucking thoughts because I've been talking to myself a lot and it's starting to concern people. So I was like, well, fuck it then. Let's just put on a podcast. I can still talk to myself, talk to a camera and a mic, and it's not weird no more. So appreciate you guys for joining my podcast. Some of the things we're going to talk about, you know, I'm a self-motivated hustler type of person, you know, self-improvement, but everything's going to be kind of like chill and funny, and we're going to, you know, just go day by day with this. So I'm not expecting much from it right now. So those who are hanging in there and watching my stuff, gang, gang. But, yeah, man, I bought all this shit on fucking Black Friday, you know, couldn't pass up the opportunity. I was like, man, you know, you're telling me I could get a fucking microphone, camera, and some fucking dental floss for fucking 20 cents right now? Bag it up, you know. It's a little more than 20, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like those fucking Black Friday deals, you know. So fucking crazy, you know. Black Friday got people, you know, camping out. They call off work 2 weeks in advance just to go stand in line for a fucking egg incubator or whatever fuck, you know. Whatever people are buying or whatever. Like, you'll see some crazy ass deals though. You'll see fucking, you know, a fucking gingerbread house for rent or whatever. You'll see someone trying to live in that shit or whatever, you know. And it's just crazy, you know, people fighting over fucking gift wrapping papers and fucking child lock scissors or whatever the fuck, you know. So I thought I'd join the festivity. I was like, you know what? And it's fucked up because a lot of people were buying gifts for other people. And I was like, man, I'm going to buy what makes me happy. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a sad Christmas for my family because they're getting like just some like creative shit that I'll probably put together, you know. I'll call it creative, but it was really just like the cheapest route for them. But, you know, I love them. Still gifting them, so. But yeah, man, back to Black Friday. I feel like Black Friday is not really as exciting as it used to be. I feel like people used to be they're fucking ready for Black Friday, you know? They'd be fucking eating their Thanksgiving fucking dinner and they were out, you know? They're just boom. You know, it was a smooth transition of hello, you know, let me eat this mac and cheese, boom, boom, out. So people waiting in line, fucking freezing outside, you know? People fucking chewing on their fingertips or whatever just because they're so fucking anxious, you know? They don't know what's even in there, you know? They got a list of things they want to get, but like, you know, you get what you can when you're in Black Friday, you know? I remember we used to go Black Friday shopping when I was younger. And, you know, me and my aunt would go, whatever. She was always into, like, bargain sales or whatever. You know, cutting coupons at a fucking DMV or whatever. She whatever she could get a deal on. She was over there cutting fucking coupons. So Black Friday, bro, she would get fucking turned up. So, you know, she didn't want to go by herself or whatever. So she'd ask me if I want to go. She'd tell my mom if she could take me. I'm like, I'm only going if you're fucking buying me something, or if we got like some toys that, you know, we're gonna plot on together, you know. So we hit that shit up or whatever. And yeah, bro, it used to be fun, you know. They'd have fucking all types of shit on sale. They'd have fucking a spatula and a Tupperware set, you know, like, oh fuck, shit that don't even go together, you know. They'll have a Batman dental floss and a fucking Spider-Man fucking toothbrush. You're like, that shit don't even make sense, but all right, you know, all types of stuff. And you'd see people fucking on the first day of November, you know, setting up their tent, fucking starting fires right there, fucking roasting fucking marshmallows or whatever, you know, just because it was so fucking exciting, you know. People were outside, they're like trying to get the fucking whatever the fuck was out at that time, you know, the fucking BlackBerry or whatever, you know, the fucking goldfish fucking container where you can just store shit or whatever. I don't know, there was all types of shit though, is what I'm saying. And yeah, they, you know, they just stay out. They'd be in a tent, you know, no hygiene. They wouldn't, because they couldn't move from their line. They'd lose their spot. So like they wouldn't even shower or whatever, you know. They had money to buy things, but they were practicing in like homeless activities, you know. That shit was crazy. Or like, Now I think you'll see a lot on YouTube people living out of their cars or whatever, and they say that shit's cool or whatever. They're like, oh, I'm saving so much money. Not paying for rent. I take a shower in the back of a fucking 7-Eleven or whatever. I get a fucking slushy and fucking rub it under my armpits. That's my deodorant. Like damn, that shit is crazy. But yeah, man, people getting fucking stomped out for fucking Xbox controllers or whatever. People trading their fucking kid for fucking all types of shit, bro. I wrote shit down, but fuck, I forgot it. Yeah, man, and I was just talking about just fucking seeing all types of criminals fucking fucking sharpening some chalk or a fucking coloring pencil because they're serious about getting their deals. You see all types of characters. Someone fucking choking somebody out with a fucking scarf or whatever. It's just crazy shit. You see two fucking ladies fucking fighting over fucking dog treats for their fucking husky or whatever. So it's one of those things. So I was like, man, I kind of like did it as a kid. I'm like, fuck it. So every once in a while I'll go participate. And I heard on, I think it was Instagram, they're talking about like changing the name, because things are getting woke now. They want to take away, like Black Friday, right? Because people are saying it's racist to call it Black Friday, right? And they're like, we're going to change it to White Friday. It's like the Republicans are like over here trying to, take Black Friday away from them or whatever. So it's like this whole thing. And I'm like, man, that's fucked up, I mean, you can't give somebody Black Friday and then take it from them. That's theirs. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, no one's even going to come out for White Friday, Like that shit, like you go to White Friday, people are probably standing in line, you know what I mean? People are probably following the rules or whatever. Or they're probably like scanning every item at the self-checkout or whatever. So I was like, nah, you can't call it White Friday. Black Friday, people get fucking mosh pit vibes, Fucking... pushing someone in a fucking wheelchair over or whatever. So it's like White Friday? Nah, you can't call it White Friday. What's even going to be on sale on White Friday? I don't even know, I'm like thinking about it like, but I did get to thinking like, what if they did change it from Black Friday to White Friday, but then the next year it goes to a different race, Think about that shit. Like what if one year it's fucking, hold on, like what if one year it's fucking Mexican Friday or whatever, And it's only shit that like Mexicans get excited for, That'd be pretty sick. Think about it. Like instead of tents outside, you got the fucking LA street dogs, making hot dogs on the side, carne asada grills or whatever. You see shit in sale that only Mexicans get hyped for, You'd fucking see some type of like a leaf blower at Home Depot, fucking $12, Fucking monkey wrenches, all the fucking mechanics are fired up, amplifiers or whatever, Or what about like an extra day of work or whatever, That should be crazy. And then it's like, okay, that's Mexican Friday, right? What about like Asian Friday, right? And so then I get to thinking like, what if each year is a different race, And people are sitting by the TV trying to like, oh, what Friday is it going to be this time? It's like the NFL draft or whatever, Like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, shit, Asian Friday. Bro, I'm taking my laptop. I'm getting some type of AI software update, Or whatever. You see somebody, they're like, oh, fuck. Fucking, I didn't know it was fucking Jewish Friday. I would have bought my house a little earlier or whatever, get my house refinanced or something, Or like a Samoan Friday, Samoan Friday might be kind of lit. It's just a rugby match in there, all types of shit. Like that's why I'm like, you can't call it White Friday. What's gonna happen on White Friday? What kind of deals are you getting on White Friday? Sunblock 90% off, SPF 1000 or whatever. Mayonnaise by a fucking gallon. Buy 6, get a fucking a platter of cheese or whatever. Like what else? I don't even know what else they would probably buy. So some type of shit like that though, you know. Fucking corporate office, now hiring sign, you know, or whatever. I don't know. You can't take Black Friday away though, because like Black Friday, people get happy. Like it's just exciting. Everything Black people do is like cool, you know. Like it's just like it brings that flavor to it, you know. It brings that everybody wants to, you know, attend it, you know. So yeah, that'd be crazy though, you know. Jewish Friday, you know, inside trades or whatever, you know, selling underground tunnels, you know, on aisle 16 or whatever. So you know that's kind of what I was thinking about when I started thinking about Black Friday. I was like, that'd be crazy, you know. But I don't know. I feel kind of nervous right now. I'm trying to like keep my composure. It's the first episode though, so bear with me. We're gonna get better, obviously. You know, you see the festivities. It's fucking almost Christmas. You know, that shit fucking right after fucking what is that? Right after 9/11, just each fucking month, you know. 9/11, freaking Halloween, you know, freaking Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Fucking Christmas, New Year, like just boom 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 boom. It's fucking crazy, you know? And it always finds like it's like the mega, it's the hitter, you know what I mean? It's at the end of the year, it's the fucking biggest one, you know? Fucking gifts. You gotta fucking buy shit. So inconvenient at times, you know? You're fucking worried about your card note and a fucking Christmas caroler comes up to your fucking door, rings the bell, singing a fucking song, singing that Mariah Carey song. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro, before I stick my fucking pit bull on your ass, you know what I mean? I'm fucking stressed, bro, you know? I'm fucking worried about, you know, paying my car or whatever the fuck. And you over here singing and fucking making gingerbread fucking houses and shit. You know, fucking passing out candy canes, you know? Like, get the fuck out of here, you know? And then I gotta buy shit on top of that. You know, I got nephews, you know, I love them, asking for like the most fucking craziest shit though, you know? Give me a Star Wars Lego dinosaur. I'm like, what? Now I gotta go on Amazon or whatever, you know? Or you know, all types of shit. Or I hate when you it's like December, right? And fucking you go to like a store, right? And you run into somebody who's a little too jolly, like too fucking jolly. Like, I hate when that happens. You walk in, you get in line, you're already mad that you're at the store, it's busy. You're in line and you get that one person who's just like, they dedicate their whole life to Christmas or whatever. Just a little too fucking jolly, you know? Like, I get it if that's how you cope, you know, with like entertaining yourself because it's so busy, or if that's how you're coping because, you know, you're getting minimum wage or whatever. Like, and they're over here fucking jolly as shit, you know? Like, the more you look at them, the more they look like a fucking elf to you or whatever, you know? They think they're one of Santa's helpers, you know? Like, who the fuck told you to bring this energy over here to work like that, you know? You're not getting paid extra for this. Who are you doing it for, you know? So that shit's annoying though, you know? I'm over here buying shit and you're fucking over here. It's a Merry Christmas, like, you know. I don't know though. I have a lot of anger sometimes. You know, I get frustrated, irritated with a lot of shit. So maybe that's just me. Maybe some people enjoy that stuff, you know? I don't know. But yeah, you know, Christmas time. Christmas is good. You know, the first day of fucking Christmas, you know, my fucking abuela gave to me, you know what I mean? Fucking one pair of Raider socks, you know? Fucking second day of fucking Christmas, you know? I got fucking two bowls of fucking menudo or whatever, you know? 3 fucking plates of tacos and frijoles or whatever. You know, Christmas time, you know, people are fucking wrapping shit up, you know. You see these fucking professional rappers, like, not rappers like rapping, like fucking actual rappers, you know. They'll fucking rap a whole fucking lazy boy chair or whatever, you know. And then you open it thinking it's a chair, right? Because you're like, it's a fucking chair. Ends up being a fucking bicycle. Like, what the fuck, you know? 5th day of fucking Christmas or whatever, you know? You know, fucking putting up Christmas lights, you know. See people fucking hammering fucking Christmas lights. It's fucking crazy. 5 puffs of yes, God, whatever, you know. 6 bowls of fucking did I say menudo already? Menudo or whatever the fuck. You know. Titty pics from your jefita or whatever the fuck, you know. That's a Mexican Christmas, by the way, you know. I don't know how they do it at other households, you know. Let me see. And no lame ass fucking levas in front of my fucking house anymore or whatever, you know. And that's how it goes down in a Mexican Christmas, you know. We don't drink hot chocolate or whatever, you know. So, yeah, and then right after Christmas, fucking New Year's or whatever. Boom. Now it's fucking New Year's. Now you're like, damn. This is the part of the year where you start hearing people talk about their New Year's resolution or whatever. Their New Year's fucking evolution or revolution or fucking reevaluation or all types of fucking ways that they explain that shit, you know? Like, this year's our year or whatever, you know? Like, what were you doing the past 30 years, you know? But this year's my year type shit. And I do the same, you know? But you'll start hearing people like... You'll start hearing people talking about how they're going to train for a quarter half marathon or whatever, you know. You'll hear somebody talk about like, I'm a cleanse and fucking, you know, I'm a drink grass juice and fucking beet water or whatever, you know, to cleanse, you know, to drop some pounds or whatever, you know. People saying they're going to drop pounds by eating fucking grilled cheeses at 3 a.m. in the morning because they're fucking high or whatever. Like, come on, man, you know. Yeah, you'll hear somebody. I heard one. I forgot who I was talking to, but yeah, I heard this one chick. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop being a hoe and focus on my mental health in 2026 or whatever." I'm like, damn, really? You gonna stop being a hoe right when I start talking to you? That's crazy, you know. Like, don't change now. Like, you've been on a good, you know, consistency. You don't want to flip the script right now, you know? But, like, she's like, oh, I want to settle down or whatever, have a family, you know? And I'm like, I just think you don't want your pussy to stink anymore or whatever. But, you know. So I'm not talking to her no more. But, like, someone will, and, like, I feel bad for him, right? Because, like, at one point, she was a hoe, and now she's not. You know, but like at the same time, I'm happy for that guy too, you know, because at some point he is getting pussy and that's always good. So we can't dance no more. Let's just dance in slow mo. So we can't dance no more. Let's just dance in slow mo. I can feel your